everyone, and welcome to the Utopia of Nerd News. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're going to start you off, of course, as we always do with games. What's going on?
Well, first, if you remember a few weeks ago, Disney had said that all Star Wars games would be kind of given to other companies.
Yes.
Well, they were all Star Wars video games will now be made by EA.
Why?
You're thinking of the bad here, right?
Yeah, because whenever
their marketing, their promotion, their business practices are awful, right?
Right.
DLC, expensive, overpriced DLC for everything, bad things like that. But they have a lot of really good developers. This could open the door for KOTOR 3.
Yes.
Which would be exciting.
It would be exciting.
We could finally get Star Wars Battlefront 3.
Yes.
Lot of really good Star Wars games that could be made out of this. So there is some hope. They didn't give it to like Ubisoft or someone like that. Another little thing that came out of EA is they had an announcement for The Sims 4.
Oh.
And one cool little piece of news, they did say that it won't have always online.
That's cool.
Which is cool because that was the biggest problem with SimCity.
Right. Was
they screwed up their launch because you can't have a launch with always on.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
And a last little bit of video game news. Nintendo there's a strong rumor coming out with a lot of people kind of feeling hesitant about the Wii U right now. Mm-hmm. That there will be a new 3D Mario game by October. So that's really not too far out.
Right, that's...
and that would give another big game for the Wii U, because it's lacking them right now.
Maybe that Mario will push it up.
That's what he's always done for him.
Yep.
So, in movie news, we have one first really big thing. Since Iron Man 3's release, Robert Downey Jr. has not been under contract. And originally it seemed like the whole thing was around either him making more money or him not wanting to do it. They weren't sure exactly as far as negotiations. He's basically said no Iron Man 4, but they said, quote, they're in talks about Avengers 2 and 3. But as the story progressed over the week, it turned out it wasn't as much about him as much as he was kind of backing up some of the other actors in the movies. For Avengers 1, Robert Downey Jr. made $50 to $80 million.
Wow. And
then he's made $35+ million on Iron Man 3 so far, so he's good.
Yeah.
But the other actors, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, all of them, they're not doing so well. They're making less than $1 million per movie, including the Thor and Captain America standalone movies. They only made $200,000 for their first movies, Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth, Captain America and Thor. And for their second movies, they're only getting a $500,000 bump. Yes, $500,000's a lot of money, but to put it in perspective, Chris Hemsworth made $5 million off Snow White and the Huntsman, and Thor 2 will probably be bigger than that. And he'll be making less than $1 million. Though they will get another $500,000 if their movie can break $500 million globally, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
They do deserve more, and I can understand why they're upset. In fact, Scarlett Johansson, Samuel L. Jackson made more money than Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth for Avengers.
Holy cow.
They made
that's
almost
crazy.
Twice as much money after bonuses than they did.
You'd think it would be the other way around since they had their own movies.
Managers. Because even Jeremy Renner made about as much as the Chris's did.
Wow.
It sucks for them. So it's kind of cool to see Robert Downey Jr. kind of being like, you know what, I have a bunch of money. I made $50 to $80 million off the Avengers, when with their bonuses, they were making like $2. With bonuses, that's after all the sales, the $1.5 billion they made off that singular movies, just their movie sales, not even like DVD sales or anything like that, or all the other merch that came out.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can see why they're all upset. Chris Hemsworth almost didn't do Thor 2. Chris Evans is shooting Captain America 2. So they're still going, but they're not signed on for Avengers 2.
Oh my gosh.
And Marvel's president, Kevin Feige, has said that they're all replaceable.
Nope.
I think that that's just posturing.
I hope so.
Because if they switch those actors out, it would destroy it.
Yeah,
what they're building is these faces appearing in multiple movies. It's not just the named characters, it's the faces you're selling. And how many actors can you see doing Thor as well as Chris Hemsworth? Like, he's designed for that role more than any other role in movies right now. That is the role he's designed for.
Yep.
They actually got somebody who can act with emotion, who's a physically large person. He's already built up quite the female fan base. I don't know, and then if you go back after giving them their 2 standalone movies plus the Avengers apiece,
it would just...
It would ruin it.
It would. It really would ruin it because, I mean, you know, like you're saying, people get used to seeing those faces and it would be like, okay, it's Avengers 2.
Right, right. And it's not like they can't afford it.
Right, exactly.
Like,
come on.
Like, Thor 1 made like $184 million in the U.S. box office alone. Yet, Chris Hemsworth only made like $200,000. They're making huge mass amounts of money. They can afford to pay these guys $5-6 million a movie.
Yeah.
No problem. So, in a slightly happier Marvel Avengers related news, there's been some strong rumors coming out for Scarlet Witch for Avengers 2. Okay, I'm gonna probably butcher this name.
Okay.
She's an Irish actress. Her name is Saoirse Ronan. She's about, I think she's like 19, 20. She starred in a few movies recently. It could just be a rumor, but that would be a much younger version, which would mean obviously her brother Quicksilver, who they said they wanted to be some kind of European as well, would be about that same age then.
Oh, that's cool.
So maybe they'd be going with younger versions of them for whatever Joss Whedon's conjured up for Avengers 2.
Yes.
So that's some exciting news.
That is exciting. It's good to see some, you know, bright, young, new faces in Marvel.
A little bit more Disney, but a little bit different related Disney.
Okay.
A lot of Disney news today.
There is a lot of Disney news.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, gosh.
5
Oh, gosh.
is underway, and they have Johnny Depp returning as the lead actor. Just no surprise, really. It's just...
He's like the Disney man.
You know, the first one was good.
Yes.
The other 4...
So, do they have a bad guy for this?
No. It just started. They have the same producer with Jerry Bruckheimer.
Okay.
And Johnny Depp's back for Captain Jack Sparrow.
Woo!
That's all they have so far. So we got a bit more Disney news. And this one in another section. If you remember, back with Cinderella, we got a lead actress.
Yes.
Well, the rumor about Richard Madden being Prince Charming came out to be true.
Yay!
He's officially signed on.
Go him!
Game of Thrones!
Woo!
So, we've got something non-Disney related.
Oh my
so
gosh.
that's a thing.
That is a thing.
But it's... There's a D&D movie coming out.
Woo!
Another one. The last one came out about 13 years ago, I think.
Wow.
And it bombed horribly.
So it's about time.
Right. And it all came up from a script called Chainmail, which didn't have to do with D&D. But when they purchased the rights to it, they decided to rewrite it. So right now it's underway for being rewritten a little bit to fit inside the D&D universe. So I don't know what about that script they saw it and they were like, let's throw Dungeons and Dragons on it. But they were, so that's the thing. It's early in development, but it's in development.
That's cool for you D&D fans, you know. Something for you.
So, moving on to television. I've got a few little things. First of all, Marvel's The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I guess going back to Disney a little bit, has officially been picked up by ABC.
Cool.
So that's really no surprise. We all knew it was going to get picked up. It literally got picked up the day after the ABC made their cuts on what shows to keep and what shows to get rid of. They picked it up the day after because they loved the pilot, which isn't surprising. It's Marvel's hot right now.
Yeah, it's the hot.
And they have Joss Whedon, who's the greatest TV show creator of all time. So... A little sci-fi news, just a quick thing. Defiance was picked up for a second season. I'll hold my judgment on until the season 1 review. And in the last little bit of news, TNT got a brand new show that is in the works maybe for next year. That is a spy drama. But the real news about it is they got their lead actor, and it's Sean Bean.
Sean Bean!
And they came out and said that he will not be dying.
Yes! Finally!
But we'll wait until the last season, because...
he'll probably die.
Right.
He's notorious for dying.
So, that's it for my news. I'll move it on to Sarah.
Yay! Anime news. So, we've talked a lot about One Piece throughout our shows. And I have some more One Piece news.
Cool.
For you fans out there. Season 4, Voyage 5 comes out May 14th, which would be a Tuesday. And it will be in English and Japanese languages. Also, you know, English subtitles. And it will be Blu-ray and DVD. So, you know, that's exciting for you One Piece fans out there who are just wanting to buy the discs for your collection. But anyway, moving on from that. The Princess and the Pilot is coming out May 14th as well. It's going to be a premium edition. It's going to be on a Blu-ray disc. And it's a military action romance drama anime, which is a lot bunched into one.
I don't know. It sounds like a lot, but really I don't think it's a whole lot. I think there's a lot of things, whether they're actual, like, acted movies or whatever, that have all those blended together. Mm-hmm. There's a decent amount of that.
Sounds like a lot, but yes, it's all rolled into a ball of one. It is rated teen. What it's kind of about is there's a war that's been raging between these, you know, two countries. And the prince of one of them declares his love for this princess. And so the enemy hears of this declaration of love.
Romeo,
it reminded me a little bit of Romeo and Juliet, but it's got a twist. But the enemies hear of what's going on, and they assault her residence. And so the prince, in his last ditch effort to get his princess to him, he hires a mercenary to fly the princess to him. And there are dangers that await them as they, you know, fly through enemy territory. It sounds actually, I think I would really enjoy it. It sounds really interesting. We'll have a trailer for you guys, you know, for everything that we talk about down in the about of the video. But yes, I would definitely, you know, if you are into the drama, romance, military-ish action animes, I would definitely check out the trailer. Even if you're not one who likes to, you know, watch the animes that are only in Japanese with the English subtitles, I would still definitely give it a watch because it looks really interesting. There's more to it than what I just told you. That's just a little sum of it. But I think it looks really interesting. With the premium edition, the premium box, it comes with a bonus feature. It comes with Japanese commercials and theatrical previews, which is kind of cool. Japanese commercials would be kind of cool to watch. But the premium box comes with bonus features, a full color 32-page hardcover art book, which is kind of a thing that is kind of common if you get premium edition animes. So, but it could be cool. So yeah, definitely give the trailer a look. So my last bit of anime news is about Attack on Titan. No, not a yes.
Not a yes?
So, Attack on Titan Production Committee issued an apology last Wednesday, which would have been May 8th, for not finishing up episodes 4 and 5 for, like, and they didn't finish them up in time to air for 3 stations, and these 3 stations only received parts of the episodes. So I'm sure fans were like,
yeah,
whoa, what happened? Ugh.
It's gotta be confusing.
Yeah. Like, what just happened? The committee cited differing deadlines for broadcast stations as the cause, but they promised to dedicate their time and staff to, you know, to giving it all to the anime. So at least
they should, because it's already popular and it's barely started.
Yeah. So at
Gotta
least,
make
you
that
know,
money.
they're giving their efforts. You know, they could have just been like, don't care. But, you know, at least they're giving their efforts, and yes, like you said, you know, they should.
Gotta make that money.
Yes. So that is about all for my anime news. And moving on, like I did last week, I did kind of the top 5 mangas that are on the New York bestsellers list. And starting from 5, we have Doubt, Volume 1, which I'd never heard of it before. But it is when players of a mobile game decide to meet offline, they are not prepared for the sinister consequences.
Is one of them a serial killer?
I don't know. But if you are a Doubt fan, it's at number 5. Number 4 is Alice in the Country of the Hearts, My Fanatic Rabbit, Volume 2. Number 3 is Black Butler, Volume 13. Number 2 is Fairy Tail, Volume 25. Yay, Fairy Tail. And number 1 is Negima Magister Neji
Weren't they
Magi.
like number 1 last time?
No. Black Butler was number 1 last time, and I do believe they were at number 3, because Your Spice and Wolf was at number 2. But yes, if you're not familiar with the number 1, it's about a boy wizard who learns that he will be teaching English in Japan at an all-girls high school, and he must keep his powers secret.
And his pants on.
So, for you fans, it's number 1, Volume 38. Yay! So that's all exciting for your manga news. But, you know, moving on from there, we have book news.
Oh. Bring that funky book news, white girl.
Woo! Bring the funky book news. Okay, so for books that are coming out May 14th, there's some that are graphic novels, I do believe is what you would call them. They're kind of in the comic book style, but they've got more, you know, pages than a comic book would have. So Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 9, Volume 3, Guarded, is coming out May 14th. That's exciting for you Buffy fans if you read the graphic novels or watch, I'm sure, the series. I don't know if there's any controversies between them, but also coming out is Transformers Regeneration 1, Volume 2, and it also looks like a graphic novel, so that'll be cool. And for the books, Fringe, the Zodiac Paradox, Novel 1, comes out May 14th as well. So, and
is there any connection to that Fringe with the TV show?
Well, it says it's a critically acclaimed Fringe explores new cases with endless possibilities. So I have a feeling that it could be connected. So yes, for you Fringe fans,
it might be connected to the show.
We think.
Maybe.
I'm gonna guess since it says critically acclaimed. So, yeah, that's really all I have. But anyways, yes, that is it for my anime and manga and book news. And this is so exciting. This week is full of Great Gatsby.
It is. We will have a movie review for not just the new Great Gatsby, but the Robert Redford one back in the 70s, in 76 I believe. As well as Sarah will have her book review.
Yes, on the Great Gatsby.
Good and done.
Yes, it will be.
And you can compare all 3.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. So exciting. And also, we just wanted to put it out there that if you are a Sonic fan...
Like the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog, yes, not the restaurant.
He's that Italian plumber, right?
Mario's nemesis. We just wanted to shout out there, if you are a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, Tails, whatever, Sonic Revolution, they do Let's Plays, and they're pretty cool people. You know, we just wanted to kind of shout out to them. And, you know, you can find the link somewhere around here. And also, don't forget to subscribe to us. You know, check us out. You know, subscribe. We have a lot of other videos. And it's going to be an awesome Great Gatsby week. I'm excited. And what else do they need to check out?
See, up there's also a box. You should click it. You
should.
Don't know what it is yet because it's the mystery box.
Woo! Love that mystery box.
So we'll see you guys next time on the Utopia of Nerd News.
See ya!
Bye.